Waking up in Cascais, Portugal on the first day of my Euro trip was one of the best feelings ever. Some of its shorelines have cliffs attracting tourists who come for the panoramic views of the sea and other natural sights such as the Bahia and Boca do Inferno. My family friends told us they wanted to take us to their favorite restaurant located nearby called Mar do Inferno that had the best seafood in the region. Every restaurant we went to was always by the water with the most amazing views. Cascais is surrounded by popular beaches such as Guincho Beach and Setúbal Beach to the west, and the lush Sintra Mountains to the north. Going to Europe feels like going back in time. In addition to the Sintra Mountains, the parishes of the town of Sintra nearby Cascais are dotted with the most beautiful and ancient-looking royal retreats, estates, castles, and other buildings. The first place my friend took me when we landed in London was one of her favorite restaurants over on King's Road called Bluebird Chelsea. They had the most amazing breakfast and a wide arrangement of refreshments. Of course, you simply cannot visit London without heading over to Harrods, a department store located on Brompton Road in Knightsbridge in the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, London. From there, we went out exploring, walking through the city and taking cheesy touristy pics. The next day, I got a small tour of the area around Big Ben. The tower holds the second largest four-faced chiming clock in the world and has become one of the most prominent symbols of the United Kingdom. Since I was not planning on a trip to Paris this time around, I wanted to make sure I visited Lauderay. It had the most beautiful presentations of pastries, including the famous macaroons, and high tea. I had been to London only once before, but this time I was able to tour it with a native and really got to see the city from a different perspective. The greatest things that I took away from this experience was an open mind. It was such an eye-opener to see and really experience the different parts of the world and how it planted in me an appreciation for all cultures and different types of people. I got to see the different manners and histories of each country, and not only that, but being fortunate enough to have my parents pay for the trip made a huge impact in my life. It helped me realize how fortunate I am to have the kind of family that will encourage and allow me to enjoy such an enriching experience. It gave me the strength to keep on going with school and continue to make an effort to open my mind. It really was an astonishing trip, and if you ever get the chance to travel, especially to Europe, I hope you have as great a time as I did.